Hi there, people. What I am going to display is a false, fabricated treatment authority order done by a corrupted doctor. And that corrupted doctor is a psychiatrist. Did work at the Queensland Ipswich mental health. Her name is Sandra Fang. And so she basically made a lot of fakeness that she fabricated about me. Now, this treatment authority, at the time, it was null and void. Why? Because on the other video that I will be attaching in the description of this video, it will display how the examination authority order is false, fabricated by a corrupted public servant from the Mental Health Review Tribunal. So the fabricated, corrupted examination authority order led to this fabricated evidence of a treatment authority order. So Sandra Fang, she said a lot of crazy things about me that's not true, defamatory statements. So let's have a read. She's put, the reasons you believe the person may have a mental illness, including diagnoses, brought in on EA by QPS. So EA is short for Examination Authority. And it's got HX of stalking behaviour towards public officials with religious themes. And then impression is mania with psychotic features versus whatever that word is. And so presents with paranoia, and then she goes on to religious delusions, persecutory themes, and thought interference. So then she discriminates against me based it on my pure religion. The reasons you believe the person does not have capacity to consent to be treated for the illness, lacks insight into his mental illness and therefore capacity to consent to treatment, believes any illness can be treated via the power of Christ and God alone, and that he does not require treatment. So I believe in miracles from Almighty Jehovah God that can happen. She don't believe that, which is she cannot prove me wrong. And it's got the reasons you believe that not providing involuntary treatment for the illness may result in immediate serious harm to the person or others, or the person suffering serious mental or physical deterioration. There are risks of damage to reputation given his use of social media to convey his delusional beliefs. There are also risks to others given his recent stalking and verbally abusive behaviour. The reason you believe that there is no less restrictive way for the person to receive treatment and care for the person's mental illness cannot safely be managed in the community at this time, and there are no legally appointed guardians, POA. So at the time I had my ex-partner that was basically could look after me. So she's falsely accusing me of unlawful stalking and verbally abusive behaviour towards public officials. Now, this was done back in 2018, and so basically I have never been brought to any courts in my state of Queensland, Australia. I have not been found guilty for unlawful stalking behaviour or abusive behaviour. So Sandra Fang is having a delusional disorder. She has a mental illness. Now, what I'm going to display is a second opinion from totally qualified health practitioners in the field of psychiatry. Now, just to note the date, 22nd of the 10th, 2018. So this wicked, ungodly treatment authority was done before this date here. So this was done in September 2018, so a month, maybe about a month prior to this date here. So let's have a read. Illness quiz for Dale Garland, date of birth 4th of the 10th, 1986. Not the 10th of the 4th, 1986. Not April 10th, 1986. But the 4th of October, 1986. So, another psychiatrist, second opinion, believes you are not suffering from paranoid personality disorder. So you are not suffering from paranoid personality disorder. So get the link in there. So this is a complaint that's going to go straight to APRA, Medical Board of Australia. So let's have a look. Schizophrenia test. So same, basically got to get the date right. So for Dale Garland, my birth date there. Now, the schizophrenia test, which I did with another psychiatrist, and look at this. You are not suffering from schizophrenia. So get the link in there. So Sandra Fang is falsely accusing me of paranoid. Let's have a look. Yeah, paranoia. So I have not got that. And let's have a look. She's psychotic, which I do not have. And I do not have schizophrenia. So, the second opinion came back proving that the corrupted health worker Sandra Fang is a liar, a deceiver, and she cannot boast. She's committed well and truly enough to prove that she's not worthy to be in the health department. So I request the Medical Board of Australia to basically have Sandra Fang medical license taken off her because of what she's done. She's this came about with a false examination authority order that she's not legally allowed to bring about all this. So she can't say, oh, he did unlawful stalking. She can't boast herself before a magistrate or a judge in court or before a tribunal. She cannot imply that, that I unlawfully verbally abused people, unlawfully stalking people. I was never found guilty of unlawful stalking and verbally abusing people. So what's the year now? 2021, and still I haven't been put before the courts in Queensland, Australia. So there you have it, people. I'm done.